Hello everyone, welcome back to Tales of Gear. I know it's been a while, life and everything. I couldn't find time to make new videos, which I finally did. You're watching this one here right now. So today's topic will be the handguards for your early carabine builds. In my opinion, this topic isn't covered well enough, or you have to do some serious research to actually find information on these handguards and to decide which ones to buy, because nowadays there are quite a few options. And I thought, okay, I'll make a video to make things easier. Yeah, this is today's video. I'd like to share with you something I'm very happy about, and this is I finally got my hands on a original pair of Colt skinny handguards. These ones here. I will show you these in depth a little bit later. For now, I'd like to thank my dear friend from the United States who has included these in the last package that arrived a couple of weeks ago. It was a huge surprise. I couldn't believe he actually did that. So in one of my videos I've pointed out that at some point I would like to have the original Colt ones, and well, it happened sooner than expected. These are beautiful, yes, clearly used, some damage, but this is something I actually wanted because the complete build here is in used condition, so these blend in perfectly. Now, before I talk more about the Colt ones, let's talk about the skinny handguards in general. So if you're making a clone build like the M653, 635, XM, or 723, 725 and 727, right? They all use these skinny 6-hole handguards. Now, why are these called skinny ones? Unfortunately, I don't have the M4 standard M4 handguards to compare them, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. The M4 ones are a little bit thicker, and they have these. They have 7 holes instead of these 6. So this is how you can tell apart the retro ones, like these ones, from the M4 ones. Now, I've noticed that there are skinny handguards, but they have 7 holes. So if you're making a clone correct build, you don't want to use these skinny ones with 7 holes. You need 6 holes. Let me show you one pair that I've bought a couple years ago when starting with this build. I didn't have the money to go for the original Colt ones, and I found these for $20. They are real steel for real ARs, and these were actually decent from all the ones I knew about back in the day. Let me show you a little bit closer. So first off, yes, 6 holes, yes, they are skinny, and yes, they have the heat shield, and yes, they are kind of close to the original Colt ones. We will get into the comparison part a little bit later. Still, when you take a closer look, you will notice that the finish isn't like the vintage Colt ones. The Colt ones are shiny, while these have some sort of texture. And of course, the type of material is different. These are some sort of polymer, while these are, I don't actually know the correct term for this, but I will say something like fiberglass or backlight. But you can't see the difference, but you can feel it when you take both in your hand, and when you install them, you will hear actually by the sound of, for example, this one. It's plasticky, okay? These are more glassy, can you say that? But you guys who have experience with both, you will know what I'm talking about. So we'll come to that a little bit later. Now, these are good enough. If you can't find anything else, it is better to use a pair like these instead to simply go with the easy option and use the 7-hole M4 handguard. So you're good if you use these. A little bit later, I've got my hands on another pair, and I was super happy, and this pair I have used for a long time. Only recently I've actually figured out what these are, and it's almost a collectible. Okay, I'm sorry, but I totally forgot where I got these. I think I've paid, I think it was under $50. I really can't remember where I got them from, but let me show you this part here, which is very interesting. You see that? LSO trademark. That stands for Lone Star Ordnance. I could make a complete video about the LSO, but in short, Lone Star Ordnance is a very well-known manufacturer that started making stuff in the 80s. I will blend in a few reference pictures so you get to see a few things they have made. Among them is this pair of skinny handguards. So these are made in the 80s. Yes, the material they have used is different than the original ones, but the mold they have used, to me it looks like it's made on the original Colt mold. I don't have the information if this is true, but we will compare them a little bit later and you will see these are awesome. I almost sold them. I'm so happy I didn't, because these are pretty hard to find. Actually, on Gunbroker I have found a pair. It was $150, and I have also seen another pair that was $40. So I guess people still don't know what it is, and that these are actually valuable and kind of a collectible nowadays. So I've used these for a long time on my build, and yes, these are for real ARs. So now I have here original Colt handguard with this M203 leaf sight, and yeah, we can do a short comparison of the LSO. You will notice the difference, and of course they are not a match. I guess Lone Star did that on purpose to be able to tell apart theirs from the Colt ones, and of course the logo. Well, but if you take a closer look, these are very close to the original Colt ones. When we compare them like that, you will notice all the little details. You can find a lot information online on how to identify the original Colt ones, and when you use this information and compare with these, you will see that LSO did a great job. Short comparison here. There is a little difference when it comes to the hole, but barely noticeable. Only if you take a close look. Of course, the heat shield is a little bit different, but it's inside, so the outer part here is very close, and I really love these. Now let's talk about the fit of the original ones compared to the others. All of them have a nice fit on the gun, but once I have tried out the original ones, yeah, you can totally tell the difference. When I've installed these, they are rock solid inside, no wobble at all, no flexing. While these are polymer, they can flex a little, These have no flex. They are just a beautiful, perfect fit to the gun. I just love these. I just love these. It's awesome. Let me show you when I take them off. I've talked about that you can hear the difference. Let's do that. So here's the pair of the original ones. Here are the Lone Star Ordnance, and here I call it no brand, no name aftermarket ones because I forgot what these are. Sorry. So first, these here, no name, and these can flex a little, okay, but they fit nicely, okay. Now the Lone Star. It sounds a little bit more plasticky than polymer, which you will see is a little bit closer to the original one. They don't match perfectly. There is a gap, but when installed it's fine, okay? It's fine. So this one. Now the original ones. Higher pitch sound, right? It's almost like bakelite, but I think it's fiberglass. So can we compare these and these? Higher pitch sound, the same. So these are confirmed to be Colt ones compared to these. These are also Colt ones. Perfect match here. There you go. So when you're watching this video, this is one way to show the difference, except of actually seeing the difference. But when you take them in hand, you will absolutely notice the difference. Also, when you compare the finish like that, you can clearly see the difference. Nice vintage shiny Colt ones. And of course, when you start putting them on, it's just such a joy. You can see here, I didn't clean that. It's clearly used. I've left that, so they fit perfectly. You can hear the sound. Here you go. Just beautiful, just beautiful. So someone told me there is another brand. I think it's H&R that has made also the skinny handguards, and they should be around $60 and are also a great clone of the original Colt ones. I will see if I can find a picture and we'll blend it in at the end. So this is the experience I have with aftermarket handguards. Now I have the experience with the original Colt ones, and yeah, so if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. If you have any other brands that make the skinny handguards that are nice and very close to the original clone ones, please share this in the comments below. It's something that will help the clone community. And thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.